All right, and here we go. Friday, game of the week, Central Tech, Redmond. 1 p.m. We are February the 15th, and here we're about to tip. Central Tech with the tip, and here comes Rainford quickly into the lane. She puts up the shot, no good. Chateau's going to clean up the miss for Redmond. Woo! Bodies flying everywhere early. Redmond's going to retain it, and they're heading the other way.
And both teams, you like when there's like a loose ball early on. It gets both teams on the floor, gets them engaged, it keeps the intensity high. Sometimes people start to feel it the first 3 minutes, so to see both teams on the ground is probably a plus for both coaching staffs.
Here Central Tech moves it around up top. Cutting to the rim, no good. Nkua. Redmond cleans up the miss. Here's Chateau up top. Simon Tucker shot just strong. Chateau gets the follow. She goes to the rim. Going to be blocked by Nkua there. Central Tech cleans up that miss, and here they come in transition. Rainford finds Watt in the corner. Gale's shot's no good at the rim, but Rainford cleans up the miss. Central Tech working around the only 5 on the shot clock, and we're going to get a travel call there on Bonnick, so it's going to go back over to Redmond.
Nothing to show for it early on, but Central Tech clearly has come out with an emphasis trying to get the ball inside. We've seen them spread the offense around the perimeter, run a couple screens to get people in, and had the entry pass going. So wouldn't be surprised to see them continue to pound away inside early and see if they can wear on Redmond's interior defense.
We're going to get a quick foul here call. That's going to be Bonnick. It's going to be her first.
Those are tough. You get into the trap that you want, Max. They had the ball carrier surprise at half court. The ball doesn't come out. You're trying to play those passes. What you don't want to do is foul in that situation. You've got them in a bit of panic. You had the element of surprise in your favor. You're hoping for a better result than to foul and get them a chance to reset.
Central Tech remains in that zone look. Redmond, they get it inside. Puts up the shot. No good for Narrow. They kick out. Reset on the shot clock. Here they go. The attack here by Simon Tucker. And it's Narrow on the lane. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
And great job drawing the foul, but early on the zone offense was probably the key. They had 2 skip passes that got the whole zone shifting. One from the top to corner. The ball moves from that again. Then it goes again. Skip pass from weak side to strong side. Then get a dump off to the post inside. So forcing the zone to go one side to the other really is going to loosen it up.
Able to hit both from the line. Here's Watt bringing it up for Central Tech. Watt left wing, thought about the 3. Chateau guarding. Good crossover move. 4 on the shot clock. Going to get in the lane. We're going to draw the foul there on Chateau, so it's going to remain here. Central Tech ball.
Again, the patience on Central Tech I thought looked pretty good. They come down, they let the thing develop on offense, trying to get touch inside. Redmond does a real nice job not allowing the entry pass, and that puts some pressure on the perimeter, and they'll go one-on-one.
Rainford right into the lane, gets to the rim, and finishes with the floater.
Nice touch. Rainford got him really tight there. Sometimes it's going to be a tough one to finish when you're almost underneath the basket, so good soft touch going very straight up and down angle.
Here's Redmond working around. Chateau up top, working against this zone. They get a good look from the corner. Redmond and buries the 3.
Yeah, early. I think Redmond has really shown early on their ability to pass the ball against the zone is going to be an advantage. They've gone top to corner, as you mentioned, the last possession. Again, this time, Chateau at the top, back to corner, gives them a real good clean look. If the ball can move that quickly, it's tough for the zone to stay matched.
Good defense there by Redmond. They're going to force the steal on Watt. Here, Chateau in transition, tips ahead. Aboard Sutton finds Chateau under the basket and finishes with the reverse.
Yeah, they were out and running there. I think we get the steal. It didn't go probably as smooth as they wanted. I mean, the first tip from Chateau didn't stay towards the rim. It forced them to flatten out. But they had the numbers coming. They continued to pour down there. And with an advantage in numbers, they've ended up finding the open body underneath the rim.
Here's Central Tech. They try and go inside again. Good look for Gale right at the basket, and she's not going to miss too many of those.
And they had been using Gale as the screener, bringing in the other forward down to the blocks, but this time they saw her getting stuck on the a front from the defense, and they were able to go over top to her.
Ooh, drives right in the lane, and that's going to draw a foul for Simon Tucker. She's going to head to the line for 2.
Tucker does a nice job there. She gets to the front of the rim, gets the defender on her, then takes a half step to get herself back to balance, and that last half step allows the defense to run into her. Now she feels that contact and take the shot, puts a little trouble on them.
Able to hit both from the line on that one. Here's Redmond extending the pressure now. Rainford to bring it up for Central Tech. Sponik working on the right wing. Ooh, fancy footwork there, but great stop by Redmond. Here they come in transition. Narrow out in front of the pack. Great contest there by Nkua, and she's going to block that one out of bounds. Ball remains Redmond on the baseline, 19 here on the shot clock.
Nkua again continues to have her presence around the rim, does a great job challenging shots. This one she gets all of it, but altering shots as well.
Central Tech remains in that zone look here on the defensive end. Swing around Chateau in the corner. Tries to find a cutting Simon Tucker. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Central Tech. It's going to remain with Redmond, 12 on the shot clock now. Chateau to inbound. Woo. Good job there, Bonnick to read the passing lane, picks that up, kicks ahead. Out in front is Takest. She's able to just off on the layup, cleaned up there by Narrow for Redmond.
And Redmond's going to probably want to talk about that one later. You have your center underneath the basket. She cuts to the rim. They turn it over, so she's at the rim offensively. Then she's the first one back defensively to clean up the glass. So need a couple other bodies involved in the transition, especially on the turnover.
Kick out. Chateau thought about it in the corner, gets in the lane, great dish. Finds Letlow at the high post, no good. Here's Rainford right out in front of the pack, long stepping right to the rim. 2 more points, Lauren Rainford.
That was probably unlucky for Redmond. I mean, Central Tech obviously capitalizes, but had a couple of really good passes in the possession, but ultimately probably had one too many passes, maybe even two too many. They had some real good looks, and then the people passed out trying to make another pass.
Gossel tries to find Chateau. That one's going to be picked off again by Rainford. She scores. 6 points for her early on, and we're all tied up 8 apiece. 5.5 to go here in the first.
And Central Tech has utilized the last 3 turnovers here to get some points that are against non-set defense. So they've struggled early on. Redmond's been back. They've done a good job defensively holding them off the scoreboard. These turnovers the last minute and a half probably or so has resulted in 6 quick points without anyone trying to defend.
coming out of the timeout. Here's Redmond ball. They're all tied up here. Central Tech looks to remain in that zone. They come with a double early. Kosal gets caught in the corner there. Rainford ties her up. We're going to get called for a jump ball. It's going to remain here, though, with Redmond.
Yeah, I made a tough choice. When you're going to attack the zone on the dribble or trap on the dribble, you want to get through it, meaning you want to beat one of those people and blow the zone up. When you end up dribbling at your teammate, you take away the outlet pass to get out of that trap.
Woo. Also this time drives baseline, tied up by Bonnick. Gets rid of it. The shot on the baseline by Howell is going to be blocked, and Central Tech again over the top. Rainford leaking out, finishes over the defense.
And Central Tech doing a nice job. We talked about the turnovers of the timeout, turning those into points, and now the last two have probably been partially also running out of the zone. So using the top part of that zone to be disengaged in the rebounding and leading the transition. Bonnick's done a real nice job finding them over the top.
They try and get the high post there for Laborde Sutton. It's stolen again. Here's Watt right down the lane. This time her shot no good. That one's going to be cleaned up here by Letlow. The full court press, though, we're going to get a foul there on Rainford. So it's going to go back over to Redmond here.
And right now, Redmond early on is established, and they were doing a great job defensively in the quarter court. And one of the pieces they're going to find a solution to right now is getting themselves back and establishing that defense, because the turnovers and the runouts from the zone right now have not allowed them to play defense, and Central Tech's gone on the run ever since.
Ooh. Another tip pass there by Central Tech, and Rainford's going to come up with that steal. Swinging around, a good look from the corner to Tess. That shot's no good. Here comes Redmond looking to push in transition this time. Out in front of the defense, absorbs the contact, can't finish the first one. They get the offensive rebound. Narrow in the lane is going to draw the foul, and we're going to have a bonus situation. That's also going to be Bonnick's second foul of the game, and we're going to see a sub check in for her here. Chateau also checks back in for Redmond.
Yeah, Bonnick's been a big part of the breakout for Central Tech in transition, and she's been throwing the pass over the top. She's a very gifted scorer for them, as we've seen throughout the year. So to get her in a situation where she got 2 early fouls might be an interesting impact in the first half. It's good for Central Tech's hand and getting her to rest, sit a little longer, or maybe for some more frequently than she would have been without the fouls.
Able to hit both from the line. 4 for 4 here so far for Narrow. We're going to tie it up back at 10. 4 minutes to go here in the first. Redmond now with their set defense. We'll see how Central Tech answers. Rainford looking to probe from the top. Redmond pushing. Pass behind there. Good catch, though, by Laborde Sutton. They work it around. Kossel now. 10 on the shot clock. Rainford gets the tip. Here she comes again in transition, right in front of the defense. Unable to finish that one. Tipped around. Whew. And we're going to have a stoppage there just to check on the bodies. It's going to be Redmond ball on the baseline.
And we felt early when Central Tech first showed the zone, Redmond had done a real nice job with the skip pass, ball moving side to side. And it feels like since this last little run has occurred, one of the challenges that Redmond's running into now is they're trying to cram the ball into the middle of the zone. Central Tech's getting a lot of hands on that and creating some turnovers.
Woo. Over the top pass there for Alexander. She handles in the corner. Narrow now. High post. Little miscommunication there with Laborde Sutton. It's going to go out of bounds. Ball back over to Central Tech.
Yeah, too bad they got back to the skip on that one, which went over top of the defense. And once the skip pass had it made for a real entry to get into the high post, which is clearly where they want to get it. So probably had a better possession there than the last few, but an unfortunate result.
Here's Central Tech up top, and Kua over to Duquesne. Guarded here by Chateau. 10 on the shot clock. Basul gets in lane, kicks out. Gale, the jumper, no good. And Kua, though, flies in for that offensive rebound. We're going to get a change, though, on the shot clock. We're going to get that down to 6 seconds here, so it's going to remain
great
Central
hands
Tech
there
ball.
for Nukua. I mean, to get that one, it doesn't hit rim for just to come on. She's on the move. The ball's coming the direction. Nice job getting that on her body and then corralling it to bring it in.
Here's Rainford in the corner, 4 on the shot clock, got to go quick. Good defense there by Redmond as Narrow comes in from behind to tip that pass away, going to cause the shot clock violation. Redmond ball.
Interesting. It appeared almost like Central Tech wasn't aware that the clock was as low as it was reset, but we had a stoppage kind of highlighting that.
Laborde Sutton tries to pass over top of the defense. Central Tech comes away with another steal, and Rainford again out in front of the pack finishes. 10 points now for Lauren Rainford.
Yeah, Rainford's really capitalized on the run out here of the zone, done a real nice job getting in front of the defense.
Laborde Sutton, ooh, nifty footwork there, able to get around, but DeKest able to pick that away from behind. Here comes Central Tech in transition.
Cool with the good hands again. First one to put a hand on it, corrals it, gets it under control, and gets the ball there before someone else can tie it up.
DeKest gets in the lane, the floater too strong. Rainford with the follow, going to be tied up there. Redmond's going to come away with the steal. Redmond swinging around up top. Here's Simon Tucker. Alexander in the corner now. Narrow, great pass, finds a cutting Chateau, unable to finish with the left hand. Great play there though by Redmond, and we're going to get a quick steal there on the Central Tech transition. Chateau tries to find Alexander on the block. It's going to be picked off, and here comes Central Tech. Ooh, Watt thought about the three, passes that up, gets right to the rim and finishes for 2.
I think Redmond got caught between defenses there. They got back, got settled, and a defensive call was made, but a little confusion on the back end of it, almost like an unmatched offensive player.
Chateau thought about the 3 in the corner, passed that up, swing around. Again, the up fake gets in the lane, going to draw the foul on that attempt. She'll go to the line for 2. That's going to be Rainford's second also.
So fouls could be a little bit of a story here for Central Tech as well. We get to the end of the first quarter, and you've got Bonnick, who's already sitting on the bench right at this stage with 2 fouls, and now Rainford, who's probably leading them in scoring, leading this game in scoring, is going to go to the bench as well with 2. Don't anticipate both of them will sit the entire second quarter, but it probably will have an impact on how much and how frequently they're playing.
Rainford with 10 is leading scoring for both teams, so I can confirm that statement. Chateau goes 1 for 2 from the line. She's up to 3 points on the game. Lead now, Central Tech 14, Redmond 11. 1 minute to go in the first. Bailey drives. So a little pull up there, and that's good for Berthe.
Berthe does a nice job. They kind of bobbled the ball in the catch, so to get that back into a position where she could go pull up and a soft touch release was.
Central Tech remains in that trap pressure there, bottling up Chateau right at half court. It's going to be jump ball. It's going to go over to Central Tech. Here's Watt. Shot clock's going to be turned off as we have 10 seconds here left in the quarter. See what Central Tech draws up to end the quarter. Watt directing traffic. Calls in Kura to go the other side for the screen. We're going to get an offensive foul called there on the moving screen. Ball back over to Redmond.
Yeah, and that's like, I think almost a product of trying to work too hard and too much, a little bit confusion. Watt calls to the ball screen. Kuma comes up and sets it on the different side that she wants. Now everyone gets a little bit rushed. Watt takes off. Nakuma's trying to switch sides as she said in the screen, and you get called for an offensive foul. Probably better is to play the first side that she came up on and just go attack downhill.
Good defense there, Central Tech. Tie up the offensive player, going to not be able to get a shot off there. And then at the end of the first, we have Central Tech leading this one, 16-11. Leading scorers after 1, we have Lauren Rainford for Central Tech with 10 and Narrow with Redmond for 4. Here's Redmond, first possession, second quarter. Bailey comes out with the pressure there that time, going to get an early kickball violation. First one of the game.
A good chance, Max, to watch what Central Tech does here. They started or played the entire first quarter in zone, used the trap at half court. We're having some pretty good success within it. So we'll see if they try and ride that out a bit or if there's something they put away for a little bit and come back to later in the game.
They trap corner this time. Looks like a somewhat different zone look. Redmond attacks from the top, unable to go there for Laporte Sutton. Central Tech cleans up the miss. We have Berthe up top. Central Tech working it around. Watt now. Ooh, quick pull up just inside the arc. Gets off. Fight for the rebound. We're going to get that by Laporte. Sutton's going to be fouled there by Watt. It's going to be her first foul of the game. Team's first of the quarter.
And they come back to Rainford here to start the second quarter as well, too. So we'd mentioned her 2 fouls. And it looks like they made a different call to go back to the 2-3 zone after the 1 possession.
They swing around, get a good look from the corner there. No good. Second try from the wing, and this one's good.
A good ball movement there again for Redmond. Got it back to the top and out to the wing, create themselves some space.
No miscommunication there for Central Tech. It's going to be a turnover out of bounds on the baseline. Ball back over to Redmond. Another look, this time from the corner, just too strong. It's going to go back over to Redmond. Good looks, though, here for Haka. 3 good looks for 3, able to hit 1. They're going to look to find her, looks like, in this zone.
Yeah, nice awareness. She just made 1. You come right back to her side, pull that defense in on the drive, and kick it back out to her.
Here's Chateau on the block. Kicks out Simon Tucker, drives baseline. That one's going to be tipped. 4 on the shot clock. We're going to get a jump ball there tied up, so it's going to go. Oh, it's going to be Central Tech ball. Rainford gets in the lane, kicks out Bailey. A good look from the corner. The answer just off. Watt, though, cleans up that miss. Here's Bonnick up top for Central Tech. Ooh, little in and out fancy dribble. Step back. Okay, Marley Bonnick. Her first 2 points of the game.
That's a good sign, I think, for Central Tech, too. You'd love to get her going. And we talked about to watch how her minutes are managed in the second quarter, but they'd love to get some offensive production, a bit of a flow going for her before the second half comes around.
Redmond working around up top. A tip there by Bailey. Watt comes flying out of nowhere to pick up the steal. Central Tech working it around. Here's Bonnick from 3 this time. Ooh, just off, but Watt again with a nice tip. Bailey Rainford to look for 3 this time. That one rattles out, and Redmond's going to clean up that miss. Right back the other way. They try and find a streaker there over the top. In Letlow, it's going to just go off her hands and out of bounds. It's going to go back over to Central Tech.
And a couple real good looks the last time down for Central Tech. You could feel the kind of energy from their bench of enjoying the shots they were getting. Had a good clean look, and another one in transition for Bonnick. Watt earns him an offensive rebound. So despite coming away with no points, I think that was a really good possession, or real good offensive possession for them.
Watt from 3 this time, no good. The follow there from Bonnick, too strong. Gets an offensive rebound. We're going to get a travel call there as the fight for the rebound. It's going to go back over to Redmond.
Yeah, you like the Bonnicks out there still playing with that same aggression. I mean, we talked about, and we mentioned a couple times now, the fouls, but she's still in there chasing offensive rebounds, putting her hands and a nose into the scrum.
Redmond works it around. Simon Tucker in the corner. That one's going to be tipped by Rainford. Another tip by Rainford. That one's just going to go out of bounds. We're going to remain here. Redmond ball, 7 on the shot clock. to get a carry there, violation by Redmond, so good pressure there by Bailey, going to cause the turnover. It's going to go back over Central Tech here. 7 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, it got her a little off guard there. I think the trap's having a bit of a compounding effect as the game goes on, so about to head over half, saw the trap was present, got caught in a missed dribble or misconception.
Bonnick, a little hesitation, gets to the right hand, gets right to the rim, and finishes with the finger roll.
This is great. I think if you're Central Tech, great from the lens of it's your top scorer, a very gifted offensive player. You're getting into a little bit of a rhythm now. You didn't want her sitting for that long stretch of the first quarter and in the entire second quarter, so the best is probably happening here. And what they'll probably do is you're going to look at getting another minute, 90 seconds or so now to have that rhythm established and then give her a breather.
Here's Rainford backing down her defender. She gets to the rim and finishes with the right hook right off the glass.
Rainford clearly felt she liked that matchup, a chance to go one-on-one, was waiting for the help to come, but no one ever came to support. So she made the right read and just continued to go.
Bortson gets in the lane, tries to finish with the euro to the floater, unable to go, but Redmond cleans up the miss. Offensive rebound. We're going to get the drive there by Alexander. She's going to be fouled, so it's going to remain Redmond ball here baseline.
That's a good attack. I think Alexander feels the defense coming at her. She catches in the corner, feels everybody kind of running her direction. When they're coming towards you, it's an easy contra. Go against the grain, draws the foul.
Oh, quick three there by Laborde Sutton. Here's Central Tech. Rainford gets a good look up top. Her three just off. Narrow's going to clean that up for Redmond. They're pushing. Laborde Sutton, euro around. Rainford going to finish plus the foul.
Yeah, great finish. Does a nice job there. She's attacking right, feels the defense is taking that away. Rips across the body and waits till she gets that contact, then forces the ball to the rim. So real nice job getting the contact and staying on balance.
Just off on that free throw. That one's going to be thrown out of bounds. It's going to go over to Central Tech. Nkua up top. Screen there by Bonnick. Nkua gets a good touch on the left block. Tries to find a cutting. Bonnick, it's going to be tipped away. Redmond comes up the steal, and here they go in transition. Good job there by Central Tech, able to get back to stop that look. Narrow high post. Ooh, good cut there by Alexander. Gets the floater in the lane, and it's good.
Yeah, real nice cut, as you mentioned. Ball, again, gets to the middle of the zone, over back to the top of the heart of the defense. Get a nice cut from the weak side. Some good patience offensively.
Missed it past. Bonnick up top. A good look for three. Just off. Fight for the rebound. Watt's going to come up with that. She's going to draw the foul. She'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, Watt continued doing a great job from the guard position, going there and making some extra possessions happen. She's got herself 3 or 4 offensive rebounds, it feels like, and probably her hands on another 1 or 2. So the extra effort's producing some second shots for Central Tech.
Redmond. Simon Tucker in the lane. She's going to turn around, kick that up. Costello, a good look for 3, no good. Alexander with the follow, and she's able to hit.
Good filling behind there. Whenever you get penetration going downhill, you want someone to fill in behind there. The least likely spot for defense to be is where the penetration just came from. They fall in behind. They get a great look from 3, end up with the offensive rebound.
And we're all tied up here, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes to go in your first half. Nkua, good defense there, going to tie her up on the block. We're going to draw the foul, though. It looks like she's going to head to the line for 2, and it's going to be Coastal's foul. It's going to be her first, team second here of the second quarter.
Last 3 or 4 possessions, Central Tech has done a nice job getting themselves back to the high-low action and looking for the post touches that they came out and established the game with.
Pressure defense there by Bonnick. Tips that one away. Going to be retained here by Redmond. This time Laborde Sutton gets right in the lane, but we're going to pick up the charge foul there. Great job there by Bailey, able to step in, cut off the offensive player. It's going to be Laborde Sutton, first foul of the game. Ball back over to Central Tech.
Yeah, you love those moments. I mean, people willing to put their body on the line for the stuff. Bailey does a real nice job both anticipating and sacrificing her body to get that stop. Let's make a difference.
Bailey right back the other way, tries the offensive end. Ooh, nifty passing, finds a good look for Gale. Narrow comes across, though, going to get a hand on that one. Here comes Redmond with numbers in transition. Alexander on the baseline finds cutting Narrow to the basket, going to be tipped out of bounds by Bailey. This time it's going to remain here. Redmond ball 18 on the shot clock.
I'll tell you, the charge is just the difference is making can be felt already. Bailey gets that charge that end. There's a little extra energy for her. She comes down here, gets a little pass underneath, looks great. Bunch of energy coming back down to this end, challenging the play. So a lot of times you hear that saying that defense will lead to people's offense, but I think there's a real valid piece to that, the energy it gives both teams and individuals to make a great defensive play.
Simon Tucker up top, gets in the lane, kicks out. Costle for 3, just too strong. Watt's going to come down with another rebound, and they're pushing. Watt to Bailey, back to Watt for the layup.
Great job by Watt. I mean, great rebound, great job around the floor. So she gives it up and just takes off down the mainstream, gets it back for an easy 2.
Simon Tucker right back the other way, gets in the lane, going to be cut off there by Nkua. Central Tech cleans up the miss. They have numbers over the top, right over the top to Nkua. Her layup's no good. And we're going to get Simon Tucker getting the rebound on that miss.
And that's been what plagues Redmond in the first half, in the first quarter as well, was the transition defense, and it's showing its head again here in the second quarter.
And we're going to have Alexander there driving, going to draw the foul. It's going to be on Nkua. That's going to be her third. So she's going to check out of the game. Berthe checking back in, and we're going to get Alexander at the line for her first 2 free throw attempts of the game.
It's always a big challenge to defend in transition against anything that is a turnover or change of possession. But nonetheless, that's been the Achilles heel here for Redmond today. First quarter, they make the run, or Central Tech makes the run against them, and it's all stuff leaking out uncontested. And now the last 3 or 4 possessions again here in the second quarter for the same feel.
Able to hit from the line, and we're going to get Bonnick cleaning up that miss. And here comes Central Tech continuing to push. Bonnick to Bailey. Bonnick up fake up top, gets in the lane, a little behind the back. Good job, Redmond able to cut that down. Gale, good position down low. They get her a look. The righty hook over the defender, and it's good.
Nice job, as you mentioned, did all the work there early. She came underneath the rim, got herself set up and sealed inside the charge circle. Bonnick does a nice job having patience with the basketball, waiting for her to get that position, and then gives it to her.
Here's Redmond working it around. Narrow in the lane. Her floater's no good. Berthe with the miss. Bailey, a little no-look pass. Watt, baseline. On the drive, we're going to get the foul there on Alexander. It's going to send Watt to the line for 2.
Now, it doesn't feel the same because some of the Redmond athletes are back, but it's still that transition piece that's getting them. So Bailey in the backcourt can throw it ahead to Watt. She's kind of even with the deepest defender, so now when she's dribbling downstream, there's no one that can help at the rim, and that's still part of transition really because you're not back and establish what you're trying to do. Watt feels that, goes at that with no one on the rim to help, draws the foul, gets a chance to go to the line for 2 more.
Wackel's 2 for 2 from the line.
You see an extended pressure here the first time too into the front court for Central Tech.
Redmond handled it well so far. They got a good look. Letlow in the lane, gonna put up the shot. No good. Fights for the offensive rebound. Those going to get that offensive rebound and draw the foul there on Gale. It's going to be Gale's second, team's fourth here of the quarter, so it's going to remain Redmond ball on the baseline, 14 on the shot clock. Chateau to inbound. Kossel finds Alexander on the baseline, working on Bonnet, gets around her, the floater just off, fight for the rebound. Letlow, another offensive board. Makes another move and finishes, this time right over the top of the defense. Berthe unable to hit. They get the offensive rebound though. Bonnick trying to find Watt on the baseline. Just a little miscommunication there. It's going to go out of bounds. Back over to Redmond.
Yeah, I like that shot attempt though. Like they get the long extended scoop there. End up leaving a little bit short, but real athletic play. A nice touching around the rim.
There's Redmond working around against that zone. Watt gets the steal. She's going right down the lane. Lefty layup in transition, and it's good.
That was an unfortunate miscommunication there for Redmond, because not only do you get the turnover, but you get the other team going full steam the other way by themselves.
The trap there right at half court. Bailey comes up with a steal back to Watt, and she's able to just off on the first. Bonnick with the follow. Letlow flies in for the rejection, though. It's going to remain here. Central Tech ball. 14 now on the shot clock.
Yeah, great job Redmond getting back. I mean, that had the feel of you get the back-to-back turnovers, things can pile up pretty quick, and it can leave a pretty bad taste in your mouth going into halftime. So to get back and save that possession, give yourself a chance to play 5-on-5 is probably a big plus.
Get a good look for Watt in the corner off the inbounds, no good, and here comes Redmond. Good job though, Central Tech gets back, and Gale's gonna pick up the steal, and Central Tech's gonna slow this one down for last shot of the half.
And the coach got the message to Watt, I think, just before he's supposed to take off and get going, so.
Fancy dribbling, but good defense there. Alexander able to tip it away. A deep three by Watt, though, and it's good! Right before the buzzer. Okay, Kiowa, okay.
What a shot. I mean, you play through the exchange. Both players probably get a foot or a leg on that. It gets tied up on the ground. You got to pick that up. You got somebody else diving at your feet, picks it up and just lets it go, still drills it. What a finish there. And you know,
just what the coach drew up, Steve.
Just as that's exactly why he got to slow down. But I mean, nonetheless, I mean, it's a great cap for Central Tech and what had been a little bit of momentum for them the last minute or so. They had a couple of steals, turned them into some points there to end the first half, and then to finish on that shot's all big pluses for them. On the flip for Redmond, you got to feel a little bit. They kind of worked themselves back in after that slow stretch there in the first quarter, and then the last probably 90 seconds or so gives this game a totally different feel than probably what they deserve to be at this time.
Leading scorers at the half for Central Tech, both with 12, are Lauren Rainford and Keo Watt. Leading scorer for Redmond at the half is going to be Labort Sutton with 7. Here we go, Redmond, first possession here of the second half. Central Tech here holds an 11-point lead. Start of the third quarter. Redmond moves it around, a good look for Chateau in the corner. That one's just off. Central Tech cleans up the miss.
And we'll watch Central Tech open up, showing the zone into the trap there across half as well, which caused some difficulties for Redmond getting into their offensive flow in the first half. So what we'll be looking for is if Redmond made some adjustments here coming out of halftime.
Right back the other way, they get a good look there for LaBorte Sutton. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to remain here. No, it's going to go over Drew Central Tech, sorry.
And specifically what we'll look for is to try and draw those two defenders closer to half, play the trap, and now attack downhill, maybe force them to pay the price and behind that trap, and then back them out of it as the half goes on.
Ooh, Bonnick gets right in the lane and finishes with the floater. 2 quick points here in the second half from Marley Bonnick.
Great read from Bonnick. So Central Tech comes back looking for the action to go high-low, and then the read out of that is as Redmond forced some action over there guarding the stagger. She's got a one-on-one on this wing. She attacks that one-on-one. No help can come when she gets to the rim.
We're going to get a foul here there. Good job by Watt getting in the lane.
Nice cut there from the high post, too. As the ball goes down to the corner, you cut down the heart of the defense. You're cutting on top of the defense that's kind of stuck at the rim. You've got no choice but to foul you.
That was narrow. It was not Watt on the foul. That was my mistake. It was Nkua. So it's Nkua going to pick up her 4th foul of the game, and it's going to send Narrow back to the line for 2 more shots.
Nkua's been a pretty big presence, so that could be could have some impact here in the second half, because she's done a great job on the glass, done a great job protecting the rim. She's a threat for them and been a real presence in the paint offensively, so that's a big loss, I think, for Central Tech, or a big factor for them. Not yet a loss.
Oh, good job. Lauren Rainford gets right back in the action. She gets right to her left hand at the rim.
Yeah, I felt the defense had spread out. No one was really with her again, almost like the Bonnick first possession. Redmond's defense is extended, but no one's at the rim helping on the penetration.
Going to get a reset here. 14 on the shot clock. It's going to remain Redmond ball on the baseline. Chateau, we're down to 7 on the shot clock. LaBorte Sutton gets in the lane, unable to hit the shot, but Simon Tuck is there to clean up the miss. Long 2 there for LaBorte Sutton. It's too strong. Watt cleans up that miss, and here comes Central Tech. Going to slow this baby down. Nope. Bonnick right gets it. Head of steam. Gets to the rim. Unable to hit the layup. Offensive rebound, though, Central Tech, and Bonnick's going to go to work on the right-hand side. Gets it to Watt. 6 on the shot clock up top. Rainford gets the up fake, gets in the lane, gets to the left hand, and able to finish again.
Yeah, Rainford again, I thought almost like the one you mentioned in transition, like Bonnick gets herself into space. Again, nobody at the rim. Rainford feels the same thing. She gets on the wing again, nobody's at the rim. So as Central Tech's seeing this right now, there's no rim protector for Redmond. They're coming downhill or just attacking.
Good job there by Watt, able to tie up the Redmond offensive player. They're causing just a little bit of communication, forcing the travel call. So it's going to go back over to Central Tech here. Gets in the lane. Here's Rainford. A good look up top and buries the 3. Quick start here for Lauren Rainford. 7 points early on in the third quarter.
Yeah, and she's been having a great day, but I tell you, you get those 2 early on where she can get herself to the rim. She gets established. She feels in her rhythm. She's feeling good. Then she gets the look from 3, and of course that one's going to go. So they're going to do something now if you're Redmond. You got to get Rainford out of that rhythm.
Chateau, good answer there for Redmond. Gets in the lane, gets the floater to go. Right back the other way. Vasul tries to get in the lane. We're going to get a steal here. LaBorte Sutton, she goes all the way coast to coast. Can't finish. Narrow with the fall. It's going to be blocked by Watt. Bonnick's dribble is going to be tipped away there, and LaBorte Sutton's going to draw the foul, go to the line for 2. It's going to be Gale picking up the foul, her 3rd.
Yeah, credit to Redmond. They needed a bucket there, so they got the opportunity in transition. They felt the pressure of this game right now where the score's going, so they needed 2 points. And the first one won't go. They have a nice hesitation, it won't go, but everyone kind of stays engaged in that. They crash for the offensive rebound. They got hands challenging the dribble, breaking out. They're able to create a new possession on the steal, and now they get a chance to go to the free throw line.
Second shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Going to be good tie up there. Redmond, Letlow, and Gale fighting for the rebound. Jump ball's going to go over to Central Tech. We're going to have Berthe check right back into the game as Gale takes a seat.
And you can feel it's a little bit of energy for them. Like we talked about that last one. They create that turnover in a must-need situation. They fight for this offensive rebound. There's a little bit of a spark right now for Redmond. And they might not have had that to start the third quarter, but you can feel it coming in the gym for them right now. And they're trying to use that into a little bit of pressure and see if they can make a little dent here in the third quarter.
As Bonnet gets in the lane. Just going to a little confusion here with the scoreboard. We're just going to get all this sorted out here. Chateau, the three in transition, just off.
That should be up here.
Here's a second attempt here for Laborde Sutton. Second attempt is good.
Yeah, they made free throw, allows Redmond to get back into the pressure they want, set up their defense.
Here's the Redmond pressure. They get over the top. Good job by Takaste, able to handle that. But then Simon Tucker, good job putting pressure on the offensive player. Picks up the steal, gets it ahead. Laborde Sutton that time in transition can't finish. Bonnet, great tip to save it there. Gets it right to Bailey. Central Tech has numbers. Bonnet, a quick three, just off. And Letlow's going to pull that one down here for Redmond.
Too bad in the turnover there for Redmond. I saw it Sutton. Laborde Sutton did a nice job of getting to contact, finding where Bailey was, creating that shot, but just couldn't get that thing to bounce down.
Redmond swings it around. Chateau in the corner. Kicks out. Simon Tucker just too strong. Bailey cleans up the miss. Bonnet at the free throw line. Quick jumper right in the defenses.
Not too good of a shooter to be left that open right now. Bonnet's a great offensive player. Given that kind of room with the free throw lines, it's too easy for her to get into a rhythm.
Laborde Sutton shots off there at the rim. Bonnet cleans up the miss quickly. Central Tech pushing in transition. It's going to go off Berthe's hands and out of bounds. It's going to go back over to Redmond here. And with that, we're going to get a timeout here. 4:49 to go in the third. Central Tech leads this one, 47-30.
Yeah, the ball does nice job moving up the sideline. That they get it to 3 or 4 touches. Unfortunately, the last one's a little high and errant. Thing goes out of bounds, but Central Tech had a chance to attack the back end of that Redmond defense.
All right, so we had a timeout both ways right there. So an extended break from you guys. We missed ya. We're back though, and here's Redmond. Central Tech there in this zone defense. So yeah, Redmond attacks, gets a good look. Letlow on the baseline, gets right to the rim for two. Bonnet comes back the other way, tries to answer, can't finish on the left, and here comes Alexander pushing. Berthe comes up with the steal, tied up there by Chateau, and we're going to get a foul here. It's going to be Chateau second, team's first of the quarter.
Yeah, probably a good one by Chateau. When you feel the turnover going, you don't want to let the other team get out into space in an advantage situation, so you just kind of take the foul at the point of the turnover, allow them to take the ball out of bounds, and set your defense up. So not a bad foul.
Here's Central Tech. Redmond now in his zone look. They get Berthe a touch at the high post. Kicks over Watt for three from the corner. Just too strong. Great pass, finds a cutting Alexander. She's unable to finish. And here's Rainford now pushing in transition. To Kess, three, just too strong at the bench up on that one. Great save though by Central Tech. Gets it to Rainford and finishes, plus the foul.
Rainford does a nice job in that catch. I mean, one, you're going to convert most times. You're going to get a great shot when you're getting a catch in the middle of the key. But what she does a real nice job of there, she goes right to the defender first. So instead of putting herself in a spot where she's just finishing in two, she's drawing that contact. She's neutralizing the defender with the body-to-body contact, then laying the basketball in. Creates an easier shot for her, gets her a trip to the foul line.
Unable to hit from the free throw line. The follow, though, by Watt is good. Another three here by Hack. No good, but Letlow right there for the putback. Berthe, though, the other way. It's going to be tied up there. The steal comes away from Chateau. Directing traffic. Good job. Gets by Berthe up top. Gets right to the lane. Unable to finish with the right hand. Letlow again with the follow, plus the foul. Unable to hit the free throw. Fight for the rebound. Comes up to Central Tech, and again, Rainford out in front of the pack. Gets to the right hand and finishes for two. Great job there. Letlow getting great position there against the Central Tech defender. She's going to draw the foul. On the catch, it's going to be bonus, though. She'll go to the line for two.
It's an important stretch for Redmond. You can feel that for them right now as they know they want to get out in transition. They don't want to waste the time on this, but they also want to see if they can get some trips to the free throw line. Chances to score quick or stop the clock is what they really want here. You're talking 17 points with 12 and a half to play. You want to find some ways to score in bunches or slow that game or slow the time down so it's not running.
Able to hit both from the line there. Central Tech now leads this one 53-38. We have 2:20 here remaining in the third. Redmond remains in this zone look. A good look for Bonnick right at the free throw line. Too strong. Here comes Redmond. Narrow out in front of the pack. Can't finish. Letlow again with the follow, and it's good.
Yeah, great one again. They're still playing out in transition, which is what we're trying to highlight here. Redmond needs to get some quick scores. So time's not against them.
Rainford, a good look, the left wing three, and buries it.
I'd say timely. Rainford's having a day, and timely three for that one. Redmond, I mean, it had cut to 13, but there was a little momentum starting to feel their way in the gym at that time. Rainford gets open, just hits another three and puts a squash on that.
Letlow finds Laborde Sutton there in the post, little nifty move, and gets to the fadeaway. 2 more points here. Both teams pouring it in on the third. Rainford, the up fake, a three, kick out. Bailey thought about it. Berthe, her chance for three, just off. Bonnick, though, there for the follow, gets it over to Rainford. Going to be blocked from behind by Letlow. It remains Central Tech ball. 9 on the shot clock, though. They got to go quick. We're down to 4. Bailey, a quick trigger three up top, just off. Letlow, another rebound. Redmond gets it over half. Unable to be handled there by Narrow, but Laborde Sutton's able to get control of it, draw the foul there on Bailey. She'll go to the line for 2 more chances.
Yeah, Narrow with a nice job with that, nice hands there in transition. The ball kind of got bounced around. She tipped it from behind herself to keep it alive. And I think that was probably the key piece of that whole exchange to create the opportunity for the layup.
We're going to get an athlete in there too early on the shot, so we're going to get a redo shot there on the second attempt.
These are big ones. We talked about this earlier. It lets us set up the pressure defense, get a step what they're trying to do defensively. So you really want the, I mean, obviously you want the point, but you really want the second one so you can set things up.
13 points here, 1 minute to go here in the third. Watt's going to set things up here for Central Tech. Berthe, ooh, high stepping around the defense, gets in the lane. Good job cutting her off there on the second attempt. The skip pass to Rainford for three, just too strong. Here comes Redmond. We have a 16-second differential. Shot clock, game clock. Haka, good look for three and hits another one from the corner.
Nice job. She felt that in behind the handoff there. Ball been picked up. She just runs it behind, feels the defense is underneath it. Gets a clean look at three. Big hit.
4-second differential now. Rainford to answer. Gets right around the defense and finishes at the rim.
Redmond's done a nice job chipping away this thing, but Rainford's done a real great job with two timely hoops. The three was big in that basket as well. Make sure it stays at double digits or it gives it a real good shot at being double digits.
5 seconds to go. We get Chateau going off the let-low screen. Going to draw the foul there on Bonnick. It's going to be bonus, so she'll go to the line for 2 chances.
Now that's a foul you don't want if you're Bonnick. I mean, it's going to be her third, but also you have late in the quarter, late clock. It's going to be a tough shot coming for Chateau out of that situation. But instead you stop the clock. You put her to the free throw line. Give her a good clean look here at 2 points. So I think that was a foul she'd love to have back.
Chateau able to hit both there from the line. Central Tech 3 seconds here at the end of the quarter. Bonnick got tied up there by Chateau. Great defense there by Redmond, not able to get a shot off. So there we have it. At the end of 3, we have Central Tech leading this one 58-48 over the visiting Redmond.
Yeah, Redmond does a nice job. I thought that quarter had got itself to 17 points. You're starting to be a little worried about where this was going. And it's right on the brink of being a lot of trouble. Redmond does a nice job of chipping away at that lead. You get it back to 10 going to the fourth quarter. This is very much striking distance now to keep themselves in the game.
Coming out here to start the fourth quarter, it's going to be Central Tech ball here at half. Redmond lines up in their zone defense. Ooh, good tip there up top by Father John Redmond. Gets it to Bonnick, spins in the lane and finishes for two.
A bit unlucky there for the zone defense. They get the tip as you mentioned. It kind of bounces in the paint. Unfortunately, it's right back to Bonnick for a quick two.
Oh, good idea as Nero was cutting there on baseline just out of her reach. It's going to go back over here, Central Tech.
You know, I think that one also became a little miscommunication there, Max. It looked like Nero was stopping her cut on that side of the rim, and the pass was leading her to this side.
Three in the corner there, no good. It's going to be tipped off Central Tech and out of bounds. It's going to go back over to Father John Redmond.
The zone has helped. It's pulled Redmond back into this game, and they're in striking distance. They're going to continue to get some stops, but they also need to continue the offensive outburst they had in the third quarter.
Narrows pass for Chateau is going to be picked off there by Bailey, and here it goes out over to Watt in transition, unable to hit the layup. Central Tech, though, continuing to run. Back the other way. Labort Sutton trying to turn up the pace. It's going to be dribbled off of her and out of bounds. It's going to go right back over to the Blues. Redmond in that zone. Bonnick gets a good look right at the high post. She's going to draw the foul. We're going to get that foul there on Letlow. So it's going to remain Central Tech ball here on the baseline. 14 now on the shot clock.
Sometimes you need those ones. They don't look like great fouls because the ball's not even there, but that's probably part of the point, meaning that Redmond was caught out of position there and a chance to go high-low. You take the foul before it ever gets to that situation, let him take it back out in the end line.
Good job there, Letlow tying up Nkua. And Nkua, good hands though, keeps it alive. Gets it over to Rainford. The pull-up just inside the arc, and it's good.
Rainford's having a day. It's just tough. I think Redmond's been doing a nice job fighting themselves back into this thing, but Rainford just won't let it happen.
Double there by Central Tech, tied up. Good job, able to get out of it. Unable to finish at the rim though. Watt kicks ahead. Here's Rainford again in transition with the lefty, and it's good. The steal again for Central Tech. What? Fancy little fake pass and finishes it herself. And with the layup by Central Tech by Watt, it pushes the lead now 66 Central Tech Blues, 48 Father John Redmond Cardinal.
Yeah, and I think this has been really what's been a pretty even game. Has had a couple stretches, maybe three of these this game, where Central Tech's taken some turnovers, taking their pressure defense, or taking some leak outs and just turned it into easy points, and they've done it in little bunches. So they probably had a 6 or 8-0 run in the first, a little 6 to 8 point thing in the second, and now here at the start of the fourth quarter, another quick little 6 points, and you add those up and you get about the difference of the game.
Coming out of the timeout, Central Tech's going to show some pressure here. They get into Alexander. They tie her up. Good job to get out of that. Oh, well, tipped all around here, and it's going to end up being picked off by Bonnick. Over the top. Rainford to Watt. That one's off, but great rebound there by Rainford to keep it alive. Quick pass by Bailey. Great touch right to Nakua with the reversal.
Oh, the ball movement, great job there. I thought Bonnick's pass from behind in their own backcourt to the front to Rainford was a tremendous pass. Rainford was so unselfish, maybe surprised Watt even. But then when the ball moved around, it gets to the top, and Bailey with a great pass on high-low as well. So the ball move from Central Tech just making everything look so easy right now.
And that's going to be Nkua picking up her 5th foul, so she's going to have to take a seat after that one. So we're going to get Gale checking right back into the game here. Central Tech remains in the zone. Redmond passing all around. Coastal's pack picked off by Watt. Here's Rainford in transition. Good job there by Redmond to stop the break. Gale, a good look on the follow, and it goes.
Nice fall right in behind. Again, same rule of thumb. You go in behind someone on penetration, there's a pocket behind that, or a pocket in that space.
Here's Redmond working it around. Good narrow, good look on the block. Good help there by Bonnick. It's going to go out of bounds. Ball back over to Central Tech. Here's Central Tech. Moves it around up top. What a deep 3. Just rattles out. Letlow brings up that one. Over the top. Redmond swings it around. Here's Cullen. Just checked into the game. Long two is just off. Letlow, another offensive rebound. Her putback. First attempt's off. Second one's going to be tipped off of Central Tech and out of bounds. It's going to remain here. Redmond ball. 14 on the shot clock. Here's Chateau to inbound. Got a good look for Letlow right on the block, and she's able to finish again.
Yeah, nice finish there. You got a lot of bodies around you when you're tight like that. And when you don't have the contact, when you're catching it without your eyes on the rim, it's tough to find and line it up, so nice job.
Woo. Bailey hung in the air, a little bit confused there. Haka close out late, coming down in transition, and Chateau's able to finish on the left side.
I thought that was a nice job there sealing off the defender. She picks the line or takes away the line of attack. The defender seals her out, lays it in.
There's Rainford on the left side. Bonnick now. Some fancy dribbling, gets to a step back, finishes plus the foul.
Great shot. Does a great job feeling the defender trailing in behind her. She's behind her back a little bit when she pulls up for that one, so she's got the space to get the shot off clean. Really, for a jump shooter like Bonnick or a scorer like Bonnick, when you feel the defender out of your window, you let that one go, then the contact that comes is just an added bonus.
And able to hit the free throw, so the three-point opportunity is good. Extending lead here to 21, 73-52 here, 5.5 to go in the fourth. Back the other way, Haka gets a good look for 3, and she answers.
Yeah, done a nice job getting her some looks, and clearly when she comes in, Redmond's trying to find her, and she's converted today.
Bailey up top gets in the lane, her pull up at the foul line, off the bank and good. Lots of people on Central Tech now trying to get some buckets. Loose ball. Gale kicks ahead. Here's Rainford. Transition, a little spin move. Good job to cut her off there. Bonnick gets the up fake, gets in the lane. Rainford from the corner, just too strong. And here comes Redmond in transition. They find Chateau right on the block. Goes for the reverse. Good job, Wade able to come in with the block. We're going to get on the foul. On the rebound, sorry, a foul there on Gale, so it's going to remain here. Redmond ball on the baseline. Here's let low on the block, Chateau. Simon Tucker right inside the arc, and the long two is good.
Yeah, good ball move. You get a touch on inside the post last time. This time when it comes in, you verse it back to the top. The defense has collapsed. Leaves a good open space for the shooter.
It's going to be a foul there on Redmond. It's going to remain Central Tech ball on the side. Central Tech working it around this Redmond zone. Bailey, a good look up top for a three, and she hits a three. Redmond coming back. Cullen's going to be tied up there by Berthe. Central Tech, ooh, great pass. Bailey finds a cutting Rainford in transition. Left-handed pass to the left-handed layup, and 2 more points there for Central Tech. We're just going to get a stoppage here as Chateau has some blood underneath. So we're going to get a quick sub here for Redmond. Here's Central Tech against that zone. Berthe from the corner just rattles out, fight for the rebound. Redmond's going to pull that one out. Here they come in transition. Simon Tucker pull up. Just short, it's going to go back over to Central Tech. Coming back the other way, Watts three, just too strong. Redmond's going to get that miss. Woo. We're going to get a tie up there in transition, so it's going to remain here. Redmond ball, 14 on the shot clock. And with that, we're going to have a timeout in Central Tech. Coming out of the timeout, Redmond gets a good look for Haka. Just too strong. Central Tech cleans up the miss.
Nice pass.
Right
nice
back
pass.
the other way. Vasul unable to hit the layup.
Bailey, great pass though, the left hand.
It's going to be Bonnick trying to pick up the steal. They're going to get called for the reach-in foul. It's going to remain Redmond ball. Not yet the bonus situation. It's going to be Bonnick's 4th foul of the game, team's 3rd here in the 4th quarter. Great passing there, Redmond. Gets a good look for Laborte Sutton, just unable to hit the three. Here's Central Tech working it around Berthe. Little up fake, gets in the lane, the floater, and rattles that one in. Cullen's pass there, picked off by Bailey. Woo, nifty pass to Kest in transition, and she finishes.
Great pass, great finish. Nice job getting around the one defender, giving her a good angle to go put it in.
Pressure here, still paying dividends for Central Tech. Cullen's pass is going to go up over the top. It's going to go back over to Central Tech here. 2 minutes to go. We have Central Tech leading this one 84-57 over Redmond. Bailey, Berthe up fake again, gets in the lane. This time it looked like it might have been blocked there by Redmond. Redmond cleans up that miss. Coastal up top. Here's Cullen, a good look for three. Just off. That one's going to go out of bounds, so ball is going to go over here to Central Tech. They work it around, get a good look there for DeKest in the corner, no good. Oh. Coastal was thinking about passing it over to Laborza, and just a miscommunication there. The defense stepped in the way just at the last second, causing the turnover. So it's going to go over to Central Tech here. 1:16 now in the fourth.
Yeah, sometimes in its own funny way, as coaches, you got to almost positively reinforce those moments. You see the athlete get so hard on themselves, and that's going on, and she's checked out of the next play. So you got to get her back into focus and engage in what's happening in front of her as opposed to what just did happen behind her.
And Bailey again breaks with the left hand, this time with the finger roll at the other end. Woo! In and out, pass to Vasul, a bit too low to handle. Picks it up though for Bailey, able to save it, gets it to Bonnick, and she drains the three. Trying to get it down low here is Letlow working on Bonnick, gets around her, and she's able to finish right at the rim.
Nice finish, good patience, good balance down there.
Continued big second half here for Letlow. Central Tech working around up top. Vasul, a little up fake, great move, gets to the rim, can't hit the left. Redmond here, 13 seconds. Get it out in front, just mishandled there. Berthe comes up with the steal. And Central Tech's gonna pull this one out. So at the end of this one, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have the Central Tech Blues taking this one 89-59 over the Father John Redmond Cardinal. And that's it for our girls OSBA Game of the Week in the regular season. We'll see you back when the playoffs are set. Mark your calendars. It's going to be March 7th to 10th. Exciting playoffs on the way for your OSBA 2018-19 season.